After I came out the closet as a conservative, November 5th, in a very public way, I made a decision that I will never again allow myself to be bullied into silence. Now, I had been a conservative technically since 2015, 2016, right? I had my great awakening, my true red pilling during that time, but for almost 8 years, I was silent. I was afraid to speak up. I knew that speaking up would mean some sort of societal consequence. I knew that if I bought myself one of them red hats with those four words on it, that it was going to mean hell for me, especially in a place like the Bay Area. But after November 5th, going through one of my greatest fears, which was like this, what I thought was going to be this public retaliation, and it was, right? I got a multitude of death threats, a multitude of people telling me all kinds of things that I should do with myself. Um, Deletion of self and things of that nature. But I realized after that point, you know what? This ain't so this ain't so bad. As a matter of fact, the benefits of speaking truth greatly outweigh any sort of external attacks or any sort of retribution, any sort of retaliation that anybody could impose. And I'm talking about thousands of people, right? Those of you who know my story, I lost at least 1,500 followers within the span of 3 days. And I thought that would mean something. I thought that I would feel that. I thought if people continuously attack me, I would back down and cower down. It would be a terrifying experience. But in truth, it was a liberating experience. And so from that moment on, I said, never again will I silence myself for anybody. Never again will I be bullied into submission. This is how we got to this place in the first place. This is how we got here. We got to this extreme far left wokest agenda being spewed all over us within the entirety of our society because we said nothing. We're afraid to get canceled. We're afraid to lose family members. Well, guess what? It already happened. We have nothing to lose at this point. So continue to speak truth to power. They feed off of our fear. They need us to be fearful. They need us to be in a state of angst, to always be looking forward to what may happen if we ever do damn near step out into our truth. And when we let go of that fear, or when we step through that fear at the very least, we realize that it's kind of like the kids on Sandlot. If you guys ever seen that movie before, an American classic, right? It's only when you step past that fence to go get that baseball do you realize that, oh, there isn't a huge man-eating dog on the other side and this mean old man who basically sicks the dog on people, but instead it is, a big old bear of a dog with nothing but love in his heart, and James Earl Jones. That's it. So if you're out there right now and you are afraid to speak out, I'm telling you right now that whatever you feel the consequences may be will never be in proportion to the weight that you will carry if you remain silent.